everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel USMLE Drone. I am Dr. Maria Sayed and I'm here to help you navigate through the USMLE journey. Today, I will be sharing some frequently requested information. I will try to make this easy to understand and hope you will benefit from it. This is again to recall the USMLE structure. There are 3 USMLE exams in total, and an additional test is going to be the Occupational English Test, or the OET, which you're going to take for ECFMG pathway certification. Now let's discuss the timeline. Given that there are 3 exams, it is best to plan timely and wisely if you are considering pursuing this pathway. Now, everything that I will share is based on my experience and opinion, but it may vary according to personal circumstances. Most medical licensing authorities require completion of USMLE Step 1, 2, and 3 within a 7-year period, which begins when you pass your first step exam. Here I have highlighted the commonly asked questions regarding investment of time on each step exam. Let's start with the first one. How much time should it take to do all the steps? It should take a minimum 2 years and a maximum of 3 to 4 years to be done with the exams. However, it varies among individuals with diverse learning capabilities. Some can manage it in a shorter time, while others require longer. Next, how much time should I invest in step 1? It is best to invest time in building a strong foundation while preparing for step 1, as you will carry this forward to other steps. Any hastiness or flawed learning shows up as low scores in subsequent exams, especially now that step 1 is graded as just pass or fail. There is no particular metric to judge your performance in terms of scores. So I would reiterate the need to take your time for step 1. This exam includes basic subjects like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, although the way the questions present is oriented more clinically. So do not underestimate the importance of having sufficient clinical knowledge in early years of medical school. On an average, it takes 6 to 10 months. How much time is required for step 2? For step 2, once you've taken your step 1 and received results, it would be beneficial to assess yourself with the recently taken self-assessment or numerically scored practice test that you took during exam preparation to start building on your existing knowledge. Since this is clinical, cover subjects like medicine and surgery alongside medical school ward rotations, or if you are studying after graduation, house job or internship is an underrated experience, and I would definitely recommend it to all candidates, especially since now it is essential for ECFMG pathway certification. Next, keep in mind that taking the OET and certification takes time as well, so factor in additional 2 to 3 months. As for step 3, don't worry about that too much, since once you're done with step 2, it usually takes a shorter time if you take it within a few months right after the step 2. The total number of attempts allowed per step exam is 4. So here we have a summary of the timeline. Give your time to your basics as they set your standard. A lot of the things depend on availability of the exam dates as well, and certification pathways take time before you can set your step 3. Language tests can be dodgy at times in terms of suitable dates and result declaration times as well. I have mentioned all the detail of the expenses that you will encounter. Feel free to go over these. I have mentioned all the fees being currently charged in 2024. The expense of taking the USMLE exams can be quite significant. For the 3-step series, Step 1, Step 2 CK, and Step 3, candidates face a variety of costs. Each step typically involves exam fees ranging from about $1,000 to $1,200, including an international test delivery surcharge. Additionally, there are costs for study materials, preparatory courses, and traveling to take the exam. Then we have the ECFMG processing fee. You begin with certifying your identification form first to register an account for booking the exams. Certification through pathways once you have taken 2 steps also has a fee. This is the basic fee structure for doing US clinical experience. You can adjust if you have relatives abroad or any sort of support from your respective alumni. Match application also requires payment and is given as shown. Overall, the total cost can exceed $15,000. When considering all these factors, financial aid options are available with certain alumni, but it's essential for candidates to budget carefully and plan for these expenses well in advance. You can mention anything in the comments that has not been covered so far so that others have an idea about the updated fee structure. These are all the costs if we look at it objectively, but it may vary for each candidate according to their personal and professional circumstances. So please keep this in mind. I hope this was helpful and you will be able to navigate smarter here on. Just remember, nothing is impossible. We will dive straight into our high-yield topics in the coming videos. Thank you for listening and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.